अरुण शुरू कर दीजिए डायरेक्टर सर की परमिशन से।
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sir, can we start now?
Oh, yes, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. A very good afternoon to all. Honorable Director of the Institute, Professor Rajiv Tripathi, sir. Our speaker for this session, Mr. Lalit Ambastha, founder and patent attorney, MS Patent Wire Consultants Private Limited, President, Institute Innovation Council, IIC, and Chairperson, IPR Standing Committee, Professor Geetika ma'am, Vice President, IIC, Professor A.K. Singh sir, Convener, IIC, Professor Shivesh Sharma sir, all the members of IIC, respected heads and deans, faculty members, and dear students. On behalf of entire IIC team, I welcome you all to this webinar on identifying intellectual property components at early stage of innovation. This webinar is an event which is being organized under Institute Innovation Council. The Ministry of Education, Government of India has established Ministry Innovation Cell, MIC, to systematically foster the culture of innovation amongst all higher education institutions, HEI. MIC has envisioned creation of Institute Innovation Council, IICs, across selected HEIs. It is my proud privilege to inform you that MNIT Allahabad is one of the selected HEIs to establish IIC. The major focus of IIC is to create a vibrant local innovation ecosystem, startup and entrepreneurship supporting mechanism in the institute. Further, to establish function ecosystem for scouting ideas and pre-incubation of ideas, and to develop better cognitive ability amongst technology students are also the prime objectives. Now I would like to invite Professor Geetika ma'am, President IIC and Chairperson IPR Standing Committee to kindly introduce the objectives of this session. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Dr. Arun. Very good afternoon to all of you. Namaskar. Respected Director of the Institute, Professor Rajiv Tripathi, Mr. Lalit Ambastha, expert of today's session, Dr. Shivesh Sharma, Professor A.K. Singh, Dr. Arun, Dr. Pramod, Dr. Jitendra, and I was seeing Dr. Anjana was also somewhere, and all the team, because it will be very difficult to take everybody's name. So I welcome all of you to this afternoon session on identifying intellectual property at an early stage. As Dr. Arun has already informed, this IIC is although a comparatively new thing at the institute, but this is only works in coordination with other similar bodies. And one such very important cell which was created in 2013 is Intellectual Property Rights Cell, IPR cell. And since then we have been promoting and encouraging faculty and students to take up innovative projects, and we are providing financial support to file for patents. Mr. Lalit Ambastha at present also happens to be our patent attorney, and he is very dynamic. So that is another role that he plays for the institute. We are, many of the patents are in different stages of consideration, and some two have already been granted, but others are, we hope that by next year we shall also get good news of getting multiple other patents granted to the institute. A very important thing that I would like to just say here, because details will be given by Mr. Ambastha, I would simply like to tell that we must understand that what is intellectual property. Whatever you see around you, you are in whichever location, take a look around you. Everything possesses someone's intellectual property. It is an outcome of someone's intellectual property. And as rights subsist in physical property, similarly, rights also subsist in intellectual property. So it is our utmost duty, responsibility as responsible academic citizens that we maintain, we nurture, and also we respect the intellectual property created at the institute by us are also created by others. So it is a mutual respect and recognition for each other's intellectual property. Another thing I would also like to highlight here, Dr. Sir will detail more on that, that is the basic objective of IPR, intellectual property right, is that if any intellectual property has commercial viability, the inventor or the team of inventors or invention owner, their right should be protected. But it is for a limited time period, 20 years, as against the physical property has a perennial right. So there are multiple objectives. There is a fair use. There are also social responsibilities associated with grant of patent. So there are multiple aspects which need to take care of. And I'm very happy to share with all of you that besides that we are encouraging faculty to file patent, we have also transferred some of the technology for manufacturing purposes. So the institute is moving bit by bit on the right track, and we do hope that one day we will also be recognized with a status of an institute which is high on innovation pedestal. So with that, I welcome all of you again, and I thank all of you for joining us in this afternoon session on intellectual property rights. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Dr. Arun.
Thank you, ma'am, for letting everyone know about the activities of IPR cell and the objectives of this session. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now, I would request Honorable Director of the Institute, Professor Rajiv Tripathi, sir, for his presidential remarks. Sir, please.
Okay, thank you, Arun. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Right. So, Professor Geetika and Dr. Arun Prakash, Professor Shivesh Sharma, Dr. Pramod Soni, and all other my distinguished faculty colleagues, resource person of this session, Sri Lalit Ambastha ji, all my dear participants of this very important session on identifying intellectual property component at early stages of innovation. I welcome you all to this very important and very relevant session. Introductory part has been said by Professor Geetika, and fortunately, over the past couple of years, the vibrancy and the awareness about the IPR has been gaining momentum in this institute. We have been able to file a couple of patents, and 2 of them have been granted. But looking at the size of the faculty members and the students, this number, personally to me, seems to be very low. There are a couple of reasons why people are not coming or not filing the patents. And this is not only true with MNIT Allahabad, it's equally true in all other academic institutions of our stature. I'm not talking about IITs or other institutions. One thing is that as an academic person, मास्टर है, उसने प्रोजेक्ट कराया, रिसर्च किया, पेपर छापा और वहां से अपनी इतिश्री समझ लिया. That's the end of the game. The student got the degree, faculty member got his CV updated. Maybe today we talk in terms of credit points, some points have been added, and we moved ahead. Without looking at it, that what importance, what knowledge we have contributed, not only to the academics, but how this technology or how this idea, whatever we have developed, is it worth for the society? Can we apply something and get out of it something in terms of the products or in terms of something which can be useful for the society in general? So there were a lot of issues, plus money is also involved at different stages of filing the patent, and there was a time when everybody started whatever he or she was doing, either a student or faculty, I'm going to file the patent. So both the extremes are there, and we need to have some structured mechanism which over the period of time, fortunately, this institution has been able to develop, that we need to look at it, whether whatever we are talking that is available or not, then let others also comment on your work, on your idea, whether it is patentable or not. It's not only patent, copyright is yet another issue. I am sure that our resource person, Sri Ambastaji, will be giving us a good input so that we can further strengthen our patent filing mechanism and get insight on the IPR issues. But at the same time, I would like to appeal to all the participants that don't proceed like this, that once you have completed your work, you have published a paper, that's end of the day. We need to find out, there are different professional forums where even after publishing your work, you can submit that paper there, they will invite you, they will interact with you, and they will try to find out whether some commercial product can be developed using whatever publications you have made. In the area of telecom, I know that ITUT, which is International Telecom Union, they have established a chapter here in India, and very frequently, maybe 3 months or 4 months, they invite the published paper. They say, it is your property, I'm not concerned about it, but you should submit us, we should know what you have done. Likewise, I have seen many times DRDO. In DRDO and ISRO, whenever I have interacted and I tried to present the activities of the institute, and then they asked, show me a couple of papers. Oh, good quality work you have done. Why you have not shared this thing to us? We can derive something out of it. So that kind of network, or I can say that that kind of information is also somewhere a missing link. So if we have the structured mechanism with the help of Sri Ambastaji, then probably we will be in a better position to contribute, and we will be more frequent in terms of transferring the technology. As I was referring in the morning, that it is critical observation, critical thinking, which will generate the patents. And critical observation, again I am repeating that we are not developed nation, we are developing nation. Problems are always there, and everywhere problems and issues are there, be it a technical problem, be it a social problem. And if we can look around us, observe critically, give a critical thought process, then definitely more and more number of innovative ideas can be generated. We can provide the cost-effective technological solutions which will be useful for the betterment of the society in general. I congratulate the Institute Innovation Council. Institute Innovation Council. आप लोग इसका जल्दी से नाम
सर यही नाम है यही नाम है
So I congratulate the Institute Innovation Council for this initiative, and I will also request them to organize this kind of informative sessions more frequently, so that faculty also needs to be updated, upgraded, and informed, as well as the students also needs to be uh, upgraded and informed, so that they can work together with a clear-cut objective of getting something at the end of the day. Thank you all for providing me this opportunity to join this session, and I will also learn something. Thank you. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words and blessings. Today's webinar is on the topic identifying intellectual property components at early stage of innovation. Our speaker for today's webinar is Mr. Lalit Ambastha. Mr. Lalit Ambastha is an IP attorney with more than 14 years of experience in the field of intellectual property. He is impaneled as a speaker and faculty with Ministry of MSME, Government of India, for IP awareness programs organized by the ministry. He is also an IP consultant with Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India. In addition, he also has rich experience in IP prosecution, licensing, valuation, and technology transfer. He has been dealing with patents across all major fields of invention for Indian and overseas clients. He has serviced applicants like DMRC, Honda, IITs, Novartis, Viber, DBT, and many more, with a specialized focus on general utility, chemical, medical, immunological, biochemical, herbal, agriculture, mechanical, IT, and electronic patents. Further, he has post-gaining learning experience during his association with leading IP law firms and has founded Patent Fire, a patent and technology consulting firm in 2008. Mr. Ambastha holds postgraduate degree in science and has LLB degree. His strong commitment towards high quality services and his team building capabilities enabled prompt establishment of Patent Wire in the core area of high-end patent and technology services. In addition, he has also been guest faculty at IITs, Jamia Hamdard, NISPERD, NIFT, ICSI, and NIIPM, and a regular speaker at various conferences organized by public and private institutions. He is also a co-founder of IP Bazaar, a technology transfer company, InkPad, a patent illustration wing, with and REPA, a non-profit organization in the domain of IPR. So now I would like to invite Mr. Lalit Ambastha and request him to please start the session.
Thank you,
Sir,
Arunji.
please. Thank you, sir.
So I am totally honored. Good afternoon, Director Sir. Good afternoon, Gitika Madam. Good afternoon, Sivesh Sir, to providing me this opportunity. Because obviously, I think we are discussing a very grassroots issue. This is not a general IPR session. This is not a general introductory part how to file patent application. So this is very, I think this is very grassroots issue with the institute or maybe any R&D companies as well, because we are not aware where to start. So today, the well said by Dr. Director Sir that what are the grassroots issue, and I will try to touch those aspects where it will might motivate you, might initiate some more and more patent application. So let me share my presentation. So can I share my screen, because I think this is not coming out.
अरुण प्लीज हेल्प, उनको होस्ट बना दीजिए.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think all participants here, they are well aware about IPR, type of IPR, the patent and all that. So I will not touch on those aspects, but I will touch.
That they are all knowing. अभी Lalit, someone will assist you, Lalit ji, for this.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm trying to click, but my screen is not coming out.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now it's visible. Is
Yes,
my-
it is visible now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's visible.
Okay. Thank you. So the topic or agenda or the grassroots issue is early stage innovation. So how to identify the early stage innovation, right? So I will start my session with this very famous quote from Martin Luther. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. So, what is the meaning of this quote with your day-to-day R&D work? So many a times in last 15 years, I also noticed many a times we are like we have a safeguard whenever we have to safeguard in terms of our quality work or in terms of our innovation. We always crib on so many aspects like there is less infrastructure, there is less fund, there is no HR, there are some policy issues. So these things we keep on talking, but we do not wish to talk about our day life R&D, how we initiate our work, what are the problems, why we are not addressing and looking those aspects, but we are always on a complaining mode. We always complain that these are the issue and that is why our innovation level is low. But we are not introspecting our aspect where from where we have started, whether the starting point was good, bad, or ugly, right? We do not realizing, and that is why the entire research, whether it's a R&D institute or whether it's a company, we are working on a different, very you can say a very conventional way, where other people are working on a different way. When I compare with the like US university like Stanford or European university like Cambridge and all that, how they are doing research and how we are doing research, right? So there are differences. So because while dealing with the day-to-day patent and all that from Indian side as well as foreign side, we also have lots of exposure with the foreign scientists, with the Indian scientists. So whatever I have learned or whatever I have experienced through our day-to-day activities, I wanted to share those aspects where it might motivate you, might you will do in a more better way. I know you are doing in a very good or better manner, but how you can add more value to your innovation or your research work, this session is particularly for that. Wherever you feel that you need a clarification, you need a discussion, we would love to do that, and then we will try to keep more interactive. I know this is just 1 hour session, but I wish that you focus on those aspects, because I will share some stats and then I will go in deep how you have to start your innovation, right? So like I have already explained, I think in last session in MNIT in 2019 January, no 2020 January. So each and every life has a journey. So in the similar way, innovation has also journey. Innovation has also lifetime. So this is the journey of innovation. So journey begins with your work, when you generate, when you invent. So generation is one of the part of innovation. This is not the complete part. So suppose if you are feeling proud that you have invented, you are publishing paper, you are generating, but you are not fulfilling the entire life cycle of innovation, because you are not protecting, because publication is not a protection. Why? Because if you do not protect your innovation, then obviously you cannot enforce. You cannot enforce, and then obviously if you cannot enforce, then you cannot monetize. Suppose you have a rented flat in Delhi, but if there is a issue with ownership, then obviously how you will rent and how you will get rent. So that is the issue. So whenever you are doing very good research work, there is no doubt, and if you are feeling that my job is completed, once some student is completed the PhD or submitted the thesis work, or you have published in a journal with the impact factor maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe more than that, but you are not focusing on invested time, money, and HR, because you are not focusing on invested time, money, and HR, then there is an issue, because when you file patent application, it will generate money. And when it will generate money, then you can say that you are providing something to society. Why this is related to society, I will cover those aspects as well. And you will also justify your innovation, right? So with this line, and totally I am in line with Director Sir and Geetika Madam, that what we require, what we need at this juncture, because you have I can say a fair filing data, right? You have filed, I think, more than 30 patent application. You are filing in this year only, I think we have filed 8 to 10 patent application as well. So there is no doubt about the efficiency and the quality and all that, but how to increase the pace and how to do the quality services in terms of R&D, we will focus on those aspects. So this is our topic, how to identify the early stage innovation. So we will try to cover through a very generic concept or very common concept, so that it can relate to each and everybody, maybe student, maybe research student. So this is a common philosophy, or you can say concept, that our stage is this. We wanted to go obviously on this part, desired stage. You can correlate your things with the like IIT professor, or maybe Stanford professor, or maybe research level, in terms of those aspects where you are delivering lecture on various conferences. So what are your ranking, right? So obviously each and everybody, individual level as well as institute level, we are on a current stage, and we wanted to go on desired stage. That is each and every level. So there is no doubt. And there are process, like one process where you can use ladder, some people can use, right, where we can easily get those aspects. We can enroll in PhD, we can do certain publication as well in terms of our network, how we utilize network. If we are connected well, we have ladder as well, right, and where we can reach easily. But obviously 90% or 95% people do that, they do not have those kind of ladder, right? So obviously the ideal way to go the desired stage is the progress stage, progress, right? But the problem, the major challenge is there is a gap, right? How to fill the gap. And then if we fill the gap, then we are aware that there is a progress stage. If we fill the gap, then we can easily do the progress stage, 2 stage, 3 stage, 5 stage, and then we will reach the desired. This is the normal concept or theory behind reaching the desired stage, right? This is one of the concept. But how it relate with technology? So let's see with the one of the example. So I think each and everybody familiar about 1G, 2G in mobile, right? So 2G, 3G, and 4G, right? So suppose today I am using Motorola or Nokia 3310, right? 3310 आपको याद होगा. So suppose I am using, then what is in your mind with respect to my knowledge or my things, that you will always realize that, oh, he is not updated, he is not aware about the new technology, and he cannot handle the smartphone. Like we are always saying, or we are always complaining with our parents कि माँ को नहीं आता या पापा को नहीं आता, हैंडल करना नहीं आता. And each and every time we realize that since they are not aware with the technology, and in this way we are not taking it as it is, like we are feeling that they are inferior in terms of the technology handling, right? Though they are more qualified than us in terms of the experience, life experience and all that, but they cannot handle mobile, Paytm and all that. So we are thinking in a different way. So this is very common, right? So suppose now you correlate with your technology area, whatever happening in your lab with your 5 student, 10 student, whatever they are doing, are you able to recognize in which generation your research is going on, whether it's a 2G or 3G or 4G? If you are able to recognize, then you can easily solve the problem, and you can easily come to the main aspect where your research work is neck to neck with the foreign research, or maybe the right kind of research work, right? So like these are the mobiles that I have also used, you have also used, right? The Motorola C13 and then this Nokia 30. तो ये आज के टाइम पे हम लोग यूज नहीं करते, because these technology has already lapsed the time. And suppose I'm trying to just solve the major issue with the simple concept. Suppose there is issue with the Motorola and there is an issue with the Nokia, and first time you are not aware about the mobile system. Suppose you can correlate with your technology, so you are not aware about the mobile system, and first time you are handling Nokia 3310. The problem is the 3310, we cannot access Google, you cannot access Chrome, you cannot send photograph. These are textual message and there are limitations. So obviously these are the challenges, and you realize that these are challenges because you are not aware about any other technology, upgraded technology. That world is heading in a different way, but you are not realizing, and you are working with Nokia and you are solving problem. And this is many a times. Even I'm not talking about the R&D institute per se, I'm talking about R&D infrastructure in India as well. Whatever devices we have currently, we are not even checking where the current stage, whether it's a 2G mobile or 3G mobile or 4G mobile, whatever technology you are dealing, you are just solving the problem. Because obviously idea, whenever we say idea, means what? It's this problem solving. So whenever you are handling a device, you are solving the problem, and your entire research work is focusing on solving this problem. But you are not checking even that these problems already solved by the same company, or they are heading towards in a different way. So correlate your research work, that whatever you are doing in current time, whether it is in 1G, 2G, 3G and 4G. I have one example, like I have many examples, but this is a particular example with the one R&D institute. In 2019, I was asked for filing one patent application that was related to some it's a herbal drug kind of thing. So they wanted to file on liver tonic in a different extract or API of one of the known fruit, right? So मैंने उनका रिसर्च देखा, मैंने उनसे डिस्कशन भी किया, उन्होंने मुझे सारा डिस्कशन बताया कि हमने क्या क्या किया है. I asked कि आपने क्या क्या किया है. So she told everything about the research protocol. that we have extracted in this way, we have extracted on that way, right? And she explained every aspect of the invention, right? So she was on submitting the thesis and completing the PhD. She started PhD in 2013 and completing in 2019, and we were supposed to file one patent application. So that was related to one of the API of that particular fruit with one of the known disease, right? So she said that this particular API in particular disease is not reported. So obviously, fair enough, we can file patent application, there is no issue. So I asked, suppose the particular API with particular disease is reported, then what will happen? Can we file patent application? Because you have not invented any research protocol. Whatever chemical you are using in your lab or whatever you have used in last 5 years, that is the research protocol you are adopting, and you have not changed anything. The extraction method is known, the processing method is known, activity checking is known, whatever other activities you have checked, entire thing is already known. So she said, yeah, fair enough, there is no issue. That is the same line. But I asked, if the same API with the same disease is reported, then what will happen? Whether we will file patent application or not. So she said no. So I asked, so she confidently said, sir, ये सही नहीं होगा, because अगर ऐसा होता तो मुझे रिसर्च मिलता ही नहीं और मैं पीएचडी करती नहीं, क्योंकि पीएचडी मैंने किया है क्योंकि इस पे किसी ने काम नहीं किया. फेयर एनफ, ऐसा होता है, आपके लैब में यही होता है, और उसी पे रिसर्च प्रोटोकॉल और सिनॉप्सिस सबमिट होते हैं, फंडिंग एजेंसी और कमिटी आपको अप्रूव करती है 50 लाख 60 लाख वॉट एवर अमाउंट, एंड इंटायर उस पीरियड में जेआरएफ मिलते हैं. देयर इज नो डाउट. सो मैंने उनको बोला कि आपने ये कहाँ परफॉर्म किया है, तो उसने मुझे स्कोपस पे परफॉर्म करके दिखाया और उस पर कोई डेटा नहीं आया. तो मैंने बोला फेयर एनफ. सो आई आस्क्ड सिंपल क्वेश्चन, आपने कभी पेटेंट डॉक्यूमेंट देखा है? आई जस्ट आस्क्ड. तो शी सेड नो, मैंने पेटेंट डॉक्यूमेंट कभी नहीं देखा. सो आई आस्क्ड, आपने पेटेंट, ऑब्वियसली अगर पेटेंट डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं देखा तो पेटेंट डेटाबेस के बारे में आपको आइडिया है? सो शी सेड नो. सो मैंने उनको खुद ही परफॉर्म करने को बोला कि आप टाइप करो पेटेंट डेटाबेस, फ्री डेटाबेस, एंड यू जस्ट राइट 2 कीवर्ड, योर एपीआई एंड द नोन डिजीज, एंड सी क्या होता है. उन्होंने डाला और जो पेटेंट आया वो 2009 का था, ग्रांटेड था 2009 में. सेम फ्रूट, सेम डिजीज, सेम एपीआई, सेम फ्रूट, सेम एपीआई और सेम, ऑब्वियसली उनके प्रोटोकॉल में हो सकता है डिफरेंसेस हो, बट अगर प्रोटोकॉल सेम है. सो 2009 में, 2014 में उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया, 2019 में उनका खत्म हो रहा है. So most of our research, so obviously there is no need to say कि हमें पेटेंट फाइल करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए, या there is no need to say कि उनका वो रिसर्च जो 5 साल का हुआ या जो फंडिंग एजेंसी ने पैसे दिए वो इन्वेस्ट हुआ या वेस्ट हुआ, मुझे उसको नहीं बोलना है. बट मोस्ट ऑफ आवर रिसर्च इज लाइक दैट, मोस्ट ऑफ आवर रिसर्च. और यही हाल हमारे कंपनी का भी है, हमारे कंपनी में भी यही होता है. बिकॉज वट एवर आई सेड अबाउट द डिवाइस, दे आर डूइंग, forget about the mobile, because obviously it's a very common, so you can say कि नहीं सबको पता होगा. But what about shock absorber device? What about FTIV? If I say FTIV, fuel tank isolation valve, then what about FTIV? So whatever whosoever is company is working on FTIV, if they have certain device, they will go through the problem challenges of the current device, because their vendor, their client is asking that this particular device has some problem, can you solve this? So they will even not check through database, they will just doing their research to solve the problem, because उनके client ने बोला है उनको fulfill करना है, and they will solve the problem because there is no doubt about our mind. हमारे दिमाग, हमारा जो IP या हमारा जो इंटेलेक्ट है उस पर किसी को डाउट नहीं है. We can solve, there is no issue. But the problem is, the problem हमने जो डिवाइस उठाया है हम वो भूल जाते हैं कि वो 10 साल पुराना है, और वो 10 साल पुराना डिवाइस उन्होंने भी आइडेंटिफाई किया है और वो बहुत आगे निकल गए हैं, और हम उसको अभी सॉल्व कर रहे हैं, एंड वी आर जस्ट री इन्वेंटिंग द व्हील. And we wanted to file that patent application, and we wanted to monetize that also. Is it possible? Frankly speaking, is it possible? No. अगर वो रिसर्च जिन लेडी ने किया है 5 साल 7 साल, उन्होंने जो भी पैसा लगाया है, क्या वो वर्थ इट है? क्या वो गाइड के लिए वर्थ इट है? क्या वो इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए वर्थ इट है? ऑब्वियसली नॉट. क्योंकि क्या हमारी पूरी फंडिंग एजेंसी, हमारी पूरी रिसर्च कमिटी उस पेटेंट जिसको मैंने सर्च नहीं किया, उस लेडी ने खुद किया, क्या वो सर्च नहीं कर सकते? क्या ये फ्रीली अवेलेबल नहीं है? These are freely available, but the problem is who will check, who will identify, who will read the patent document? And I don't believe that this is rocket science. With your knowledge, with your degree, with your intellect level, these are just hardly 1 hour or 2 hour process when you get to know the entire anatomy of patent specification, how to read and how to draft. This is just 1 or 2 hour process, not more than that. But we are not focusing because we believe, I am also included in this part, that ये मुझे पेटेंट अटर्नी से करा लेना, वो कर लेगा, right? And that is the major challenge, and that is why we are lagging behind. So I'm going deep on early stage innovation identification, more and more deep. So just for your knowledge, I think you are already aware about 1G से हमें क्या मिला था. 1G से हमें ये मिला था कि एक मोबाइल दूसरे मोबाइल से कनेक्ट कर सकता था, बट वो उस नेटवर्क में नहीं जा सकता था. विद इन अ बिल्डिंग, विद इन द प्रेमाइसेस, दे कैन कनेक्ट. सो ऑब्वियसली there were so many patent applications filed on 1G aspect as well, right? So suppose 1000 patents were filed for 1G application, and then accordingly 2G ने क्या किया था कि ये मोबाइल कम्युनिकेशन होना शुरू हुआ, देन मोबाइल लोगों के हाथ में आना शुरू हुआ, राइट? सो इस पे भी 1000 की जगह 10,000 पेटेंट फाइल होगा, 1 लाख पेटेंट एप्लीकेशन फाइल हुआ होगा. बट आप सेम वे में 3G में हम लोग पिक्चर भेजना शुरू कर रहे थे, मूवी भेजना शुरू कर रहे थे, उस पर भी काफी पेटेंट फाइल हुए होंगे. सो टेक्नोलॉजी इस तरह से करंट के साथ हमें अपग्रेड भी करना पड़ता है, राइट? करंट चल रहा है, उसी में किसी ने अपग्रेड किया होगा तो 2G में गए होंगे, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली दे हैव मूव टू 3G, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली दे हैव मूव टू 4G. बट इसमें इफ यू द नोटिसेबल फैक्ट इज 1G to 2G it takes 30 years, but 2G to 3G it takes I think 5 or 6 years. In accordingly 3G to 4G इसमें भी ज्यादा समय नहीं लगा. 5G अभी आपके सामने है. Now this is future, right? So we are also working in IT sector because we are receiving technology from IT sector. So trust me, like 30-40 patent application we are filing on a monthly basis from across the globe, or maybe you can say from individual level, small entity, large entity, institute, big company, small company, startup, we are filing. So as per my experience, it might possible whatever I am saying or whatever I am receiving, I am not up to date, but whatever I am receiving, most of the time we are working on 2G or 3G level, not on 5G. Most of the time, whatever technology is coming for filing, we are working on 2G and 3G aspect, not on 5G. So if you see like broadband, smart vehicles, critical control, remote, IoT, these are not our invention. These are not our invention. We are not, why are these are not our invention? Because we are not walking or running along with the latest technology, because we do not know how to read, how to extract patent document. We are well versed with the research document, but we are not well versed with the patent document, because it's a very factual thing. Like how many university in India, how many professor they are publishing their paper. वो हाथ आप उंगली पे गिन सकते हैं, राइट, बिकॉज यू नो द नंबर कि 500 होंगे, 1000 होंगे, राइट, 10,000 होंगे, इससे ज्यादा नहीं होंगे। वो रिसर्च पब्लिकेशन में जाते हैं, बिकॉज मोस्टली इंस्टीट्यूट का पब्लिकेशन होता है स्कोपस पे या और बाकी जगह पे, बट कंपनी का रिसर्च जर्नल में नहीं जाता, बहुत कम जाता है, बहुत हाई लेवल पे जाता है। तो कंपनी कितने सारे अनगिनत हैं अराउंड द ग्लोब, अगर आप देखें देयर आर ह्यूज नंबर। इंडिया में भी ह्यूज है, 1 करोड़ से भी ज्यादा कंपनी है, बट 1 करोड़ से ज्यादा प्रोफेसर नहीं है, राइट, या 1 लाख से ज्यादा प्रोफेसर नहीं है जो पब्लिश करते हैं। एंड इफ our orientation and our focus is only on research paper, that means we are not doing justice with our R&D. अगर एज पर डेटा जिस तरह की फाइलिंग होती है, मेरा जो एक्सपीरियंस है, इट माइट बी रॉन्ग, डेटा वाइज जो आपका रिसर्च जर्नल है, इट इज जस्ट कलेक्टिंग 20% ऑफ रिसर्च डेटा and 80% is collecting entire patent document. Entire gold mine, entire knowledge is in patent document databases, but we are not checking and we are not performing our research. We are not giving assignment to our PhD scholar to check patent document, go through prior art, and then prepare your synopsis and then submit before funding agency. And our funding agency are not well versed to even check whether this is known art or it's a new art. And that is why we are receiving whatever we are receiving from university, we are receiving on 4G or 3G aspect, not on 5G. And I'm not saying that each and every time, obviously 10% or 50% or 10% to 20% we are filing good technology, there is no doubt. But what about rest? What about rest? Like, for example, IIT Madras, we can compare IIT Madras with Stanford, right? We can compare as per their level, as per their knowledge, as per their infrastructure and connectivity with
अरुण, कोई नेटवर्क का इशू है क्या?
लगता है सर का नेटवर्क
हाँ, उधर से कुछ लग रहा है नेटवर्क की प्रॉब्लम है।
कुछ प्रॉब्लम लग रही है।
हाँ मैम, हमारे यहाँ तो ठीक लग रही है।
उनको पता नहीं है, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल में कि उनकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है। अरुण, किसके
सर कॉल कर लीजिए।
जस्ट कॉल करके एक बार बात करो।
जी जी। मैम वो फिर से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, कुछ नेटवर्क का इशू है।
ओके, ठीक है।
Ma'am, because of power failure, Mr. Lalit will join after 5 minutes.
ठीक है। All of you, please bear with us. The expert will be joining again. As long as he joins, if till now you have any questions, you can put them in the chat box and we shall take them up after this session is over.
Hello. So I'm so sorry. Actually, I have. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are
Actually,
audible.
I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm shifted to new house, and some work is going on basement, so I was not aware.
No problem, sir.
So
It's okay, Lalit. You can continue.
yeah. Yeah. So
Your slides.
yeah, this
Not
one.
visible.
So I have completed the initial part, just the stats part. So if you have any question regarding that, and then we will go on more deeper aspect, how to identify what are the challenges, how you can relocate or position your research. So we will talk about. So if you have any question, meanwhile we can take, and then we will.
There is a question put up by Dr. Manveen Tripathi in the chat box.
Just a second.
Yeah. So if you could see that, otherwise I will read it out for you.
Yeah, I think just a second. Chat box is not coming out.
So okay,
Yeah. Please, ma'am.
Arun, you will read it for him.
Sure, ma'am.
और मानवेन जी आप अपना स्पीकर माइक ऑन करके आप खुद भी पूछ सकते हैं.
जी थैंक यू मैम.
यस सर.
ललित सर को मैं ये रिमाइंड कर रहा था कि we got disconnected when you were comparing IIT Madras with the Stanford.
Okay. I was saying, sir, IIT Madras and Stanford. If you we can see that and as per their development, as per their quality, and as per their ranking as well, we always compare that IIT Madras we can compare with the Stanford. So if you go with the filing stats, like what Stanford is filing and what IIT Madras is filing in terms of patent. So Stanford is filing somewhere around 600 to 700 patent application each and every year. And whatever they are filing, it's related to the problem solving attitude, problem solving research. Whatever IIT Madras till now has filed, I think, more than like 800, 900 patent application till then. Right. So entire IIT Madras from so many years, right? So IIT Madras has just filed below 1,000 application, but Stanford is filing 700 patent application, and whatever they are filing, they are also generating money. So entire 50% or 30% revenue, whatever they have, they are generating from licensing the technology. So this way they are doing the research. And our research strategy is more on publication, not on monetizing aspect. Each and every time we say that this is not our job. Monetization is not our job. But this is not a fact. When we compare with our university and other university in Europe or US. So I was saying that.
Okay, Lalitji, I had another question.
Yeah.
And it is linked to the previous question itself.
Yeah.
And I'm reading it that any fundamental difference between the traditional publication platform, right? For example, all the faculty colleagues here, they will agree that we talked about SCI publications, Science Citation Index publications in the journals. So that I am using the word traditional publication platform and patent documents.
Yeah.
And the reason for such huge disconnect, as mentioned by you, by the researchers from the patent documents. Why is it so? And if we continue, how and why there is a difference between trend in India and Europe, US and Japan in this regard? There is a difference.
Yeah. So as per my knowledge or as per my experience, what is the major difference like in our, like this is in our curriculum, IPR is not a part. This is one of the major reason. Now we are introducing IPR in each and every courses as well, but as an elective courses, not as a main course, right? Though this is required, and that is the major challenge, because if people at your level or maybe more higher level, if they have problem to identify the basic difference between patent, trademark and design, then how they will even think of over or about the patent document or reading and writing the document. Because obviously if you are ignoring certain thing in entire journey of your part, then obviously it will be more complex in each and every year. So obviously better to ignore, better to say a negative word on those aspects. And this is very prevalent in Indian scenario, where scientists and major other big player, whosoever is not doing patent filing, they are just using as a safeguarding that patent file करने से कुछ नहीं होता, उससे कुछ नहीं होता, इससे कुछ नहीं होता, या इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं है, या फंड नहीं है, हम लोग ये यूज करते हैं. बट अगर आप इसको if we focus or if we try to resolve the issue, I don't think understanding the patent document, even the searching like in research journal, is the same, right? Just to understand very like basic things, legal jargons, right? So it will take just 1 or 2 hours to understand the entire things, because at your level or any other level, right, research scholar level, these are not a big things, right? They can easily understand. But obviously if this was not part in our curriculum, then obviously we have to look for what are the opportunity, because if it is pertaining to our, जैसे होता है ना कि अगर कंप्यूटर हमें सीखना था तो हमने सीखा एक टाइम पे, क्योंकि वो हमारे लाइफ का पार्ट था. इन द सिमिलर वे रिसर्च का पार्ट है पेटेंट, रिसर्च का पार्ट है पेटेंट डेटाबेस. अगर ये इस तरह से है तो हमें ट्रेनिंग लेना पड़ेगा ना. अगर हमने नहीं लिया है, या हमें जब हम ट्रेनिंग लेंगे देन वी कैन रियलाइज कि तब हम उनको देख पाएंगे कि स्टैनफोर्ड क्या कर रहा है और हम क्या कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो वो ये
अनिल जी, आपने जो कहा उसको मैं सिंपल शब्दों में चेक करना चाहता हूँ. आई जस्ट वांट टू cross check my understanding that the researchers here, they need to increase their legal awareness and commercial awareness. उनको ये awareness बढ़ाना होगा. This is what This is what I take away.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सर, because
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sir, may I make one small comment here?
Yes sir.
So this is Naresh Kumar from Physics Department.
Yes.
Sir, what I feel is, see, publishing paper in SCI journal, it does not require any fund, right?
Mhm.
Anyone who is doing something, he simply writes paper as per his own style and submits it to the journal, respective journal.
Right.
However, filing IPR, it involves money, right?
Right.
So, and for every IPR, there is a, substantial amount which is required.
Right.
So if we try to replace our publishing papers by IPR, then every researcher needs huge amount of fund.
Right.
So firstly, he has to have that fund or the opportunity to have those funds. The thing is, once somebody has already filed patents and his product has been, his IPR has been in a product form, then he would be getting revenue out of it. But
Right.
before that, I think this is one of the major problem. That is why many of the researchers, they don't put their research forward into this IPR business, sir. So is there any way out of handling this finance business in filing IPR?
So
If my observation is correct.
yes sir, your observation is correct, but I believe that this is all about your mindset, right? This is a very common issue. Many people, but just tell me, अगर मुझे किसी रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट में एक प्यून की जरूरत है, तो हम प्यून को रखते हैं ना, उसमें कॉस्ट ऐड करते हैं ना. तो अगर पेटेंट की जरूरत है, बिकॉज इट विल हेल्प, राइट? सो क्या उस रिसर्च, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली द रिसर्च, वट एवर रिसर्च यू आर परफॉर्मिंग इन 5 years, it is not going without money. You are asking money and you are getting money from funding agency. If you are getting money from funding agency for microwave, for fridge, then you can also get
Yes,
funds in patent
yes,
documents
yes.
as well.
Sir,
Right?
sir, there I totally agree. If we are getting funds from funding agency, then we must keep some amount for filing IPR as well, along with the other things.
But just
But
frankly,
that is the place where we are unfortunately not keeping our. Many of us who submits project, he or she does not keep any amount for IPR. Some of them are doing. Otherwise, I don't find many of the researchers.
that is why
That is the one where one should think of, because I think there is one more problem in doing that. I would just make one more comment, sir. See, many of the projects, they have a cap over upper financial limit. So they need to match that cap as well. So I don't know, but the idea is really good. We need to take care of this IPR part while filing patent as well. I think this is a good idea, sir.
But the problem, sir, whenever you are asking fund for any funding agency, it is not always required that obviously you are going to file patent application, because each and every research is not pertaining to patent only, right? Whenever you feel that this particular research might generate a good patent, a good invention, right? Then only you can add, because otherwise there is no requirement, because there are lots of research, there are lots of review paper as well. So I'm not saying that each and every paper must go for a patent as well, because and that is why our next session, we are focusing on where we have to focus, right? How we will identify that I have to need fund for IPR, and IPR fund obviously is not too huge, sir. This is just below 1 lakh rupees for university. So this is not a 20 lakh or 30 lakh for one patent application. It is below 1 lakh, and I don't think that this is huge money, right? So within 1 lakh you can protect your IP, and this is not about just the protecting. If you realizing and if you are hoping that this particular invention will generate money for institute, then only file. Otherwise, what is the use of filing this patent application, right? If the patent has been granted, so whether it is monetized or not, that is the question. If it is monetizing, then this is good. Otherwise, nothing. You are creating more and more liability. That is it, right? So that is where this session, right? Why we are doing this session, because we have to realize. And that is why our next part is how realizing whether this invention is meaningful or not. Each and every invention is obviously will not qualify for patent and managing and adding more and more fund, right? So can we move ahead?
I think so.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay. So, with this quote, the first step towards change in awareness, and then second step is acceptance. That is also biggest challenge because, like I'm delivering lectures since 2010. Each and every time we are just focusing on awareness part, but I have not seen much changes. Whatever we have said or whatever other colleague or other player they are advocating since last 10 or 15 years, there is no, because we are reluctant to change. Many a times we are reluctant to change. हम लोग एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते कि ये अवेयरनेस अगर आईपीआर हो रहा है, आईपीआर की नीड क्या है. When we understand the need, then we have to accept the need, and then we will work on execution part, right? So with this quote, we will start our next part. So process of innovation. This is a deeper aspect. आप लोग को भी आइडिया है कि कैसे हम लोग इनोवेशन करते हैं. पहला स्टेप आता है आइडिया एंड कंसेप्ट. सो आइडिया, each and every time we also receive that I have an idea and we wanted to file patent application, but behind idea it always it inspired by known problem. अगर आपका आइडिया और आपका कंसेप्ट इंस्पायर्ड है नोन प्रॉब्लम के साथ, अगर ये है कि पॉसिबल न्यू मार्केट की तरफ इंडिकेट कर रहा है, या इट इज पर्टेनिंग टू सम लाइक अनफुलफिलमेंट रिक्वायरमेंट, अभी तक मीट नहीं हो पाया है कंज्यूमर को, राइट? दीज आर द चैलेंजेस, दीज आर द रिक्वायरमेंट फ्रॉम कंज्यूमर साइड, बट वी आर नॉट मीटिंग. जैसे एक कॉमन सा एस्पेक्ट है, जैसे जब इन्वर्टर पे फैन आता है तो उसमें एक साउंड आता है, राइट? इरिटेटिंग साउंड आता है. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो रिक्वायरमेंट, अनफुलफिलमेंट रिक्वायरमेंट है कि आप, चूंकि इस तरह का सिस्टम है कि वो नॉइज आएगा ही आएगा. सो वेदर वी कैन सॉल्व, इफ वी कैन सॉल्व देन दिस इज इनोवेशन, राइट? सो these are the main foundation for idea and concept. Agar if your idea is pertaining to these aspect, then this is a good idea. It must be like when we say new technical solution, so ये काफी, इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं ब्रेक थ्रू इन्वेंशन. तो ये बहुत कम आता है, बहुत रेयर आता है. लाइक जितने भी पेटेंट फाइल होते हैं वर्ल्ड वाइड, 98%, 95% pertaining to modification, improvement of the existing technology or existing devices, but 5 to 7% patent are for new technology area or breakthrough technology, and that is why we are evolving. कि 5G में आ रहे हैं, 4G से 5G में आ रहे हैं, और whatever technology we are receiving in future, and जैसे जैसे हम ahead करते हैं, so these are pertaining to our aspect. So whenever you are backing with these issues, if your idea is related to these issues, that means you are in the right path, and this is the first step for idea and concept in the process of innovation. So second step, evaluation. The same thing. When you have an idea, obviously it is not at that level where you can file patent application, right? Idea is to evaluate and require research, and that is why you need fund and you need various other aspects. So when you evaluate, then you require research. You have to identify risk and feasibility. So this is the second stage or step for process of innovation. Then third aspect, refinement, because research means what? You are refining, you are going for again and again and refining. So how you will refine? With feedback, with improvement, with design rethinking, कि क्या problem है, क्या challenges है, and how we are refining those aspects. So idea, when you evaluate and then refine, then this is ready for investment, ready for patent filing, ready for other things, right? And then you are going for development, upscaling, testing, prototyping, production, marketing. So these are required. So process of innovation is not just completed when you have just idea and you have filed patent application. You have fair idea, you have done certain research, and you have published a paper and completed. No. Idea must be from problem, must be evaluated, must be refined, and must be for development. Otherwise, we are not saying that it's a process of innovation. You are just doing your work. You are just adding more and more attributes in your CV. That is it. You are not giving anything to society, right? So, like for example, if we correlate how we are doing research, so like Industrial Revolution, first to third and fourth part, these are the things that happen in first revolution, mechanization, second revolution, mass production, third, automation, fourth, currently we are heading towards and we are doing cyber physics, Internet of Things. So you have to also check where you are heading, where you are working. Most of the time, like we are working on automation part, computer part, electronics part. So we are not on a right industrial revolution era. We are on third era, right? So you have to check where we are heading, because many a times, I have many examples, like whenever we go through new invention with the startup and all that, many a times, like we have even received few technology where when we perform the prior art, because this is a initial step, when we perform the prior art, sometimes we also get linkage of citation, similar citation from 1940, 1960, 1970. So अगर उस लेवल का भी अगर पेटेंट का साइटेशन अभी के टाइम पे आ रहा है, so you can understand कि हमारा लेवल क्या है या हम किस तरफ जा रहे हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम जो अभी कॉमन आता है, जहाँ से R&D इंस्टीट्यूट से इन सब जगहों से आता है, सो whenever we perform research prior art, हम लोगों को 10 साल का गैप दिखता है. ये अपना एक्सपीरियंस है, इट माइट बी फॉर डिफरेंट हो सकता है, बट whenever we are performing prior art, so we have to provide citation as well. Whenever we are providing citation, most of the time ये 2000 के आसपास का होता है, 2005, 2006, 7 उससे रिलेट करता है, राइट? वो लेटेस्ट से नहीं करता, 2017, 16, 18 से नहीं रिलेट करता. हमारा रिसर्च 2000 और 2010 के बीच में फॉल करता है. सो हमें ये रियलाइज करना, बिकॉज रिसर्च आपको करना है, रिसर्च यू आर परफॉर्मिंग, तो यू हैव टू कोरिलेट कि कहाँ हमारा है और उसके लिए क्या एम करना है, कैसे करना है. उसके कुछ पॉइंट मैं यहाँ हाईलाइट कर रहा हूँ. यू कैन ऑल्सो डू द सेम थिंग इन योर रिसर्च पार्ट. सो हाउ वी कैन फोकस, लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लाइक इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन में फोर्थ में अभी क्या चल रहा है, वी आर entire world is working on these aspects: sensor, IoT, network, industrial apps, quality, safety, automation, monitoring tools. इन सब में पूरा वर्ल्ड काम कर रहा है. So you have to also focus research on this area. If you are not working, that means you are not neck to neck with world, right? So if you are working on sensor, many labs, they are doing the same thing, right? And there is no doubt about, and they are doing, and they are good. They are doing a very good research as well. So if you are doing in the similar area, then you are in the right path. There is no issue and you can move ahead. There is no issue. But if you are not doing, if you are not working, then you have to think over and you need more clarification. You need more understanding of IPR with terms of the industrial revolution, how it evolved and how we can go neck to neck. So you have to realize, you have to think, I am not aware about your level. You have to realize, now we are focusing on stats part, like how to identify a good research. So when we say auto component, so auto component में बहुत सारे पार्ट आते हैं. अगर हम किसी को रिसर्च करना है या किसी को सिनॉप्सिस लिखना है या कहाँ हमें रिसर्च किस एरिया में फोकस करना है, सो मैकेनिकल एस्पेक्ट में थोड़ा एग्जांपल है कि आपको कैसे फोकस करना है, कैसे स्टार्ट करना है. सो ऑटो कंपोनेंट, जब हम ऑटो कंपोनेंट बोलते हैं तो उसमें बहुत सारे पार्ट आते हैं. इंजन पार्ट्स हैं, ड्राइव ट्रांसमिशन है, बॉडी है, सस्पेंशन है, इक्विपमेंट्स हैं, इलेक्ट्रिकल पार्ट है, अदर्स है. इसमें भी अगर हम डीप जाते हैं तो आप देखो, इंजन पार्ट में भी बहुत कुछ आता है, ड्राइव ट्रांसमिशन में भी बहुत कुछ आता है, सस्पेंशन में भी बहुत कुछ आता है. सो दीज आर द एरियाज. अगर हम जब ब्रॉड देखते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली हम फोकस नहीं कर पाते हैं. सो व्हेन यू कैटेगराइज, व्हेन यू गो deeper aspect, then you will realize that there are ample of opportunity where we can focus. for your knowledge, like जो 10 ऑटो मैन्युफैक्चरर है, मेजर है, अब आप देखो ऑटो कंपोनेंट में कितने पेटेंट फाइल होते हैं. दिस इज अबाउट जस्ट 10 ऑटो मैन्युफैक्चरर. दे हैव फाइल्ड मोर देन 4,86,000 पेटेंट एप्लीकेशन. इसमें इतने ग्रांटेड हैं और इतने एप्लीकेशंस हैं. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट जस्ट 10 ऑटो मैन्युफैक्चरर. ये ऑटो मैन्युफैक्चरर हैं. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट R&D इंस्टीट्यूट. सो इतने पेटेंट 10 लोग कर रहे हैं. दैट मीन्स हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो दीज आर द एरियाज. इसमें भी अगर आपको डीपर जाना है, लाइक इफ आई टॉक अबाउट शॉक अब्जॉर्बर, इंडिया में क्या हिट्स है, these are the tools. These are just for your understanding that if you are aiming for certain area where you have to do research, when you are in a early stage, where to focus, where to highlight. So these are the area. और किसी भी एरिया में आप, whenever you will go in any area, any specific domain, you will find more numbers of patent application. It might possible you have less number of research journal, but you have more number of patent document. लाइक शॉक एब्जॉर्बर, इसमें कितने होंगे इंडिया में और कितने होंगे वर्ल्ड वाइड? ये बहुत छोटा पार्ट है, कितने होंगे? सो जस्ट फॉर योर नॉलेज, लाइक अगर हम टोटलिटी में बात करें, इंडिया में शॉक एब्जॉर्बर पे ओवरऑल जो पेटेंट है 565 है. वर्ल्ड वाइड 50,000 से ऊपर है. सस्पेंशन में 9,000 है इंडिया में, और वर्ल्ड वाइड 3,80,000 से ऊपर है. लास्ट डेकेड, अगर हम लास्ट डेकेड की बात करें, 10 years में we have performed this particular keywords and then we are quoting here just for your knowledge purpose कि कैसे हम लोग इसको आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं. सो लास्ट डेकेड में अगर 317 पेटेंट फाइल में शॉक एब्जॉर्बर में, दैट मीन्स यू कैन कोरिलेट कि 565 टोटल फाइल हुए हैं इंडिया में, और अभी 317 इस 10 years में फाइल हुए. सो शॉक एब्जॉर्बर आई थिंक वेरी ओल्ड टेक्नोलॉजी, बहुत पुरानी टेक्नोलॉजी है, फिर भी इसमें नए 317 पेटेंट फाइल हुए. तो वो हैं क्या? 2018 में क्या फाइल हुए, 2019 में क्या फाइल हुए, क्या इसकी जरूरत क्या थी? इफ द शॉक एब्जॉर्बर, एंड व्हाई आई एम कोटिंग अ वेरी सिंपल और जेनरिक डिवाइस, बिकॉज इन दिस वे यू कैन रियलाइज इफ आई एम कोटिंग अ वेरी सिंपल, जो जिसमें आपको लगता है कि कोई स्कोप नहीं है या इसमें और कोई रिसर्च नहीं हो सकता, दो देयर आर स्कोप एंड देयर आर नंबर्स ऑफ पेटेंट. वो फाइल होते हैं, सस्पेंशन में इतने फाइल हो रहे हैं. सो लास्ट डेकेड में अगर आप कंपेयर करोगे कि वर्ल्ड वाइड क्या फाइल हुए हैं और इंडिया में क्या फाइल हुए हैं, एंड दीज आर दी कंपनीज जो शॉक एब्जॉर्बर में काम करती है, जिनकी मेजर फाइलिंग है. मैग्नेटिक, टेनेको, ये आपके गाड़ी में दिखेगा अगर आप उसे चेक करोगे. सो इनके डिवाइस आपकी गाड़ी में लगते हैं. सो इन द सिमिलर वे, व्हेनेवर यू हैव टू डू सम रिसर्च, यू हैव टू चेक पेटेंट डेटाबेस एज वेल, कहाँ लेस है. जैसे अगर हमने कंपोनेंट आइडेंटिफाई की है, सो यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई, क्योंकि आप you are on an early stage, so you can now modify, you can change your technical aspect domain, where कम है वहां आप ज्यादा फोकस कर सकते हो. So when you go through patent document or database, then you can have the real picture of the technology का status क्या है, वो आपको दिखेगा. In the similar way, एक और एग्जाम्पल है जहां आपको दिखेगा कि क्या डिटेल है. जैसे पैकेजिंग की हम बात करते हैं, whenever we talk about packaging, तो पैकेजिंग में क्या हो सकता है, कितने तरह के वेरिएशन हो सकते हैं, हाउ मेनी टेक्नोलॉजी हो सकता है, किस एरिया में टेक्नोलॉजी हो सकता है. तो पैकेजिंग में हमें क्या समझ में आता है, कार्टन का डब्बा या रैप जो करते हैं, राइट, इतना समझ में आता है. बट व्हेन यू गो इन डिटेल, जो लोग इस एरिया में काम करते होंगे, दे मस्ट अवेयर अबाउट दीज डिटेल्स. अगर हम पैकेजिंग की बात करें, सो टेक्नोलॉजी एंड प्रोसेसेस, ये एक अलग डोमेन है जहाँ कैनिंग, फ्रिज ड्राइंग, ये सारे आते हैं. RFID सेंसर, दीज आर ऑल्सो इन पैकेजिंग. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, फूड फॉर्मुलेशन, अलग अलग फूड के लिए अलग अलग पैकेजिंग होती है और अलग अलग टेक्नोलॉजी है, सबके लिए अलग अलग है. बिकॉज आप अगर डेयरी प्रोडक्ट की पैकेजिंग कर रहे हो, डिफरेंट है, मीट प्रोडक्ट के लिए अलग है, राइट. सो दीज आर ऑल्सो, कुकिंग ऑयल के लिए अलग पैकेजिंग है, और सारे में इनोवेशन की रिक्वायरमेंट है, राइट. इन द सिमिलर वे, अगर मटीरियल में बात करो, ग्लास है, पेट है, प्लास्टिक है, इसके अलावा भी और भी है जो नेक्स्ट स्लाइड में है. देयर आर टू मच, इतने सारे मटेरियल एस्पेक्ट है जहां आप, और अगर आप देखोगे हर पर्टिकुलर एरिया में RFID सेंसर या मीट पैकेजिंग में, यू विल हैव मोर देन 200, 300 companies. They are working in a specialized area. So there is no issue about कि इसमें technology अब absolute हो गई है या उस level पे पहुंच गई जहां there is no further innovation. But we have to focus कहाँ हमें focus करना है consumer के problem पे. जैसे medical में अलग से packaging होती है. So with this map, now I'm trying to just focusing on how to identify your research area and how to go further. So suppose this is the area where you realize each and every part. So how you will go forward? So first of all, locate your position. First bifurcate the broad area and then locate your position where you have the confidence, where you can go. Suppose you have expertise in dairy product packaging, then obviously you will go with dairy product, right? If you have a experience in medical formulation, then you will go, because these are entirely different products. So first of all, locate your position, then locate status. क्या स्टेटस है इस एरिया में, कितने पेटेंट, कितने रिसर्च जर्नल पब्लिश हुए हैं, किस लेवल का अभी टेक्नोलॉजी चल रहा है, बिकॉज दिस इज फॉर अर्ली आइडेंटिफिकेशन, राइट? So obviously you have to locate position and then you have to locate status and then locate target, because when you have a fair idea about your position and status, then you can target. And now I have to do in meat के प्रोडक्ट में, पैकेजिंग में मुझे जाना है या मुझे मेडिकल में जाना है, राइट? Then locate your target and then locate traffic. When you have a target, then you traffic कि कितने प्लेयर काम करते हैं, कितनी यूनिवर्सिटी काम करती है, पीयर ग्रुप में कितने हैं, बाहर कौन सी कंपनी है, इनका डिमांड कितना है. These are things you can check. So in the similar line, this is not end, right? So आपने ये आइडेंटिफाई किया and then you move ahead. Then the similar packaging, because material में बहुत सारे material आते हैं. These are the forms of material and other types में भी इतने सारे types आते हैं. So हमने आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया ट्रैफिक, हमने पोजीशन आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया, देन हाउ वी विल मूव फॉरवर्ड. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, इफ यू नो द ट्रैफिक, देन यू हैव टू चेक कोलिजन तो नहीं है, बिकॉज वॉट एवर यू आर डूइंग, क्या वो दूसरे लैब में वही तो नहीं हो रहा है. सो अवॉइड कोलिजन. यू हैव टू सेपरेट. व्हेन यू चेक देयर रिसर्च पेपर, व्हेन यू चेक देयर पेटेंट डॉक्यूमेंट, then only you can avoid collision. So you have to check your collision part, then navigate, because आप ट्रैफिक में हैं, आपने collision तो बचा लिया, then you have to navigate. आप navigate करें कि मुझे रिसर्च आगे लेके जाना है, इस एरिया में मुझे फोकस करना है, then overtake, because आपको एक टाइम पे ओवरटेक करना हो कि मुझे टेक्नोलॉजी कॉम्पिटिटिव एज है, कॉम्पिटिटिव इन्वायरमेंट है, बिजनेस इन्वायरमेंट है. आई हैव टू क्रिएट दोज टेक्नोलॉजी वेयर वी कैन ओवरटेक. Otherwise, nobody will buy my product or they will not go into my product, because I have to monetize, I have to license this product. So obviously you have to move ahead with the existing competitors, and then accordingly you have to maneuver, because when you have overtake, you have आपका speed बढ़ गया, right? How you will maneuver. So in this way, these are very deep concept, but when you realize with focus of your particular area of research, these ये आते हैं and you have to identify each and every time, and then only you can, आप मैनेज कर सकते हो या आप उनसे नेक टू नेक चल सकते हो और किसी भी टाइम उनसे आगे निकल सकते हो. बट द प्रॉब्लम इज वी आर नॉट रीडिंग and we are not checking the current status of technology, and we are doing research work. That is a major challenge. So with this note, I'm completing with last slide. So innovation mantra kya hai? So first of all, discover whatever the problem, whatever the challenge. First discover and then defend, because obviously you have to discover, then you have to protect, defend. There are tools like discover ke liye there are tools, white space. We also do future technology. These are the services that we are performing in our companies, and there are good number of professionals that they are performing these kind of searches as well. So defend, how to go for these are the, and then diversify. Obviously diversify, whenever we say that this is monetization. Without monetization there is no diversification, right? So then evolve. So how you will evolve, these are the services, and we do on a regular basis. but this is required, and when you have a proper understanding, you can perform with yourself as well, because you have the proper knowledge. Each and every resources you have with many startup, they do not have, but they are doing, right? So you can easily do that. With this note, I'm concluding my session. If you have any question, feedback, please let me know.
Thank you very much, Lalit sir, for your insightful and interesting session, and of course enlightening us about IPR component at early stage of innovation. Now I would like to request the audience if they have any questions.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, sir. This is Kumar Mayank Singh, PhD student. Sir, I have a question. Where can I find the list of patent in a particular field? Suppose I am working in agriculture field. How can I get the list of patent? What have been work done in that area? Means like from the point of view, patent point of view.
So are you using Google on a daily basis?
Yes, sir.
Do you know that Google has a great database, Google Patents? You just type Google Patents. You have the same kind of user interface. Whatever you will type in Google Patents, not in Google, in patents, in your technical word, like if you are working on chemical aspect or mechanical aspect, you just type the word, whatever you will get, it's all related to patent only, and where you will get entire patent document. So obviously Google Patent mostly for US patent document, not for India and all that. But there are, obviously when you will use Google, you also just write free patent database. You will familiar with more than 20 website, great website, where you have to just perform, you have to just add your keyword and you will get thousands of patent application free of cost. There is no need of any payment, any ID even. Like patent lens is one of the document. Apart from that, each and every patent office, they have free database. Even Indian Patent Office database you can also use, and you can check whatever published document, you can check free.
ललित जी, इनको पेटेंट ऑफिस का वो दे दीजिए एड्रेस, ताकि इंडियन पेटेंट में भी देख सकेंगे.
It's ipindia.nic.in.
Please note.
Yes, sir. Can you please repeat, sir?
ipindia.
ipindia. Okay, sir.
.nic.in.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
यहाँ सब मिलेंगे और कंपेयर आपको करना पड़ेगा. द चैलेंज जो आता है, वो चैलेंज आपके लेवल पे ये आता है कि व्हेन आप चेक करते हैं एक पेज के बाद दूसरा पेज पढ़ना नहीं, पढ़ने में प्रॉब्लम होता है, बिकॉज वो थोड़ा लीगल लैंग्वेज में लिखा होता है. इफ यू नो द लीगल लैंग्वेज देन वो इजी हो जाता है. सो आपको एक बार थोड़ी सी अंडरस्टैंडिंग या फ्रेमिंग पढ़नी पड़ेगी कि पेटेंट डॉक्यूमेंट होता कैसे है, लिखते कैसे हैं. इफ यू हैव फेयर नॉलेज, और आपके लिए नॉलेज लेना बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं है, जस्ट हार्डली एक दो दिन का है. विद इन 1 or 2 days यू कैन easily check and then you can, then आप उसको एनालाइज कर सकते हैं. अदरवाइज इट विल बी डिफिकल्ट.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
ललित जी.
Yes, sir.
ललित जी, मान लीजिए एक मेरे पास एक केस वो है, एग्जांपल है. जैसे मान लीजिए कि मैंने किसी के साथ मैं डिस्कशंस कर रहा हूँ उसके प्रोजेक्ट पे, and I tell him that this idea can work. This idea can work and is itself a concept, new concept. And then he start making that equipment, and in that equipment I also suggest him changes. Then suppose the person files the patent. So can we have that joint patent? Can we claim that this patent as means should have my contribution or like that?
See, generally क्या होता है, कंसेप्ट पूरे टाइम में, जैसे जब इन्वेंशन डेवलपमेंट स्टेज में पहुंचता है, ऑब्वियसली बहुत सारे प्लेयर बाद में भी ऐड होते हैं. आइडिया एक जगह से आता है, एंड दैट इज व्हाई इन पेटेंट जब हम फाइल करते हैं, देयर इज नो रेस्ट्रिक्शन और लिमिटेशन. आप जितने भी लोग ला सकते हैं, दे कैन बी अ इन्वेंटर और एप्लीकेंट, देयर इज नो इशू. बट ये इशू जनरली क्या होता है, व्हेनेवर यू हैव अ गुड आइडिया, सपोज चूंकि आप आप सेम नॉलेज लेवल पे हैं और स्किल्ड पर्सन हैं, so whenever you feel that कि ये just a matter of research, if we will perform in lab it will happen, then you file your provisional application, because in patent system बहुत अच्छे से system manage है. Whenever you have a fair idea, good idea जिसको बोलते हैं, just needed a some vendor to perform the some junior has to perform the research work, and within 6 months or within 12 months you feel that this particular data will generate, then you file your provisional application and then communicate to vendor or colleague or maybe junior, right? And then only you submit your complete specimen, and that is why these things are there. So बहुत बार होता है कि आपने आइडिया बताया, उन्होंने काम कर लिया, आपको बताया नहीं, but in patent system each and every provision are already in place है. अगर किसी ने आपका नाम नहीं ऐड किया तो बाद में भी ऐड हो जाता है, आपने कंप्लेन किया तो वो भी हो जाता है. सो वो है. सो दैट इज व्हाई मैंने कहा ना कि सिस्टम में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, सिस्टम में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, आपको चलना है. सिस्टम अपने आप जितने भी, अब जैसे पेटेंट हम फाइल करते हैं, हमारे पास 30 फॉर्म है, 30
अरुण जी
हमारे.
यस सर.
Arun ji, I think मतलब we can invite Mr. Lalit again for a longer session, right?
Okay, sir. So now I invite the student coordinator, Ms. Harleen Kaur, to please propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all. On behalf of the entire team of IIC, I wish to extend my gratitude to everyone who has directly or indirectly contributed to the successful conduction of this session. I wish to express gratitude to our speaker, Mr. Lalit Ambastha, Sir, founder and patent attorney of Patent Wire Consultants Private Limited, for sharing the valuable time and enlightening us with his expertise. Thank you so much, sir. The driving force behind the organizing this session is motivated by the vision and interest of our esteemed director, sir, Professor Rajiv Tripathi, sir. We are grateful to him for his guidance and encouragement. Thank you so much, sir, for motivating us. We are highly indebted to President of IIC, Professor Gitika ma'am, who has been a constant source of inspiration to all of us. We are grateful to the Vice President of IIC, Professor A.K. Singh sir, Convener of IIC, Professor Shivesh Sharma sir, for his valuable inputs from time to time that greatly helped making this webinar happening. We thank all the deans and heads of various departments, faculty members and students who have made this event successful with their presence. We wish to thank all the IIC members for their valuable suggestions and inputs. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Harleen. So, ma'am, shall we conclude?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Lalit ji. Thank you all the participants for your active participation, and your interaction showed the value of such a session, and we shall definitely hold a longer session so that you can find answer to all many more questions. So thank you everyone. Thank you, Lalit.
Thank you.
Thank you, Arun. Thank you, Naresh ji. Naresh जी का क्वेश्चन इसलिए बड़ा वैलिड था, वो हमारे फाइनेंसर हैं ललित, तो उनका सवाल इसलिए
नहीं मैडम, आई एम नॉट द फाइनेंसर, आई एम जस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द टीम मैम. थैंक यू.
चलिए, thank you Lalit ji. Thank you Lalit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Arun Prakash, for nicely coordinating the session.
Prakash.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shivesh. Thank you, Pramod. Thank you, Harleen, for your vote of thanks.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, all of you have a good stay.